story about a guy that the CIA has openly talked about assassinating, okay? For those of you who are unfamiliar, the CIA has routinely, very openly, like there are court records, okay, talked about killing him, killing Julian Assange.
This is a blow to transparency and a blow to a free press.
What this story is...
This was just CIA demonetized. Yeah, exactly.
is like an expression of a new kind of power. The power of secrets, of information.
An anti-war online organization attacking U.S. policy in Afghanistan.
And the reason I'm calling what Julian Assange does power is because the U.S. is trying to lock him up for 175 years because of what he did. It's all here in this indictment. The most powerful country in the world feels threatened by this man and what he's done. I want to take you through Julian Assange's story and then to unpack why the United States is trying to lock him up for the rest of his life. And I want to persuade you that no matter what you think of Julian Assange and his conduct and his ethics and his mission, this case should not be ignored.
Illegally shoot the son of a...
This is very cool. Much respect.
And hang on to him.
Much respect. Much respect to...
You never know.
Much respect to ex-Mormon Johnny Harris on this, straight
what
up.
the outcome is, but the truth is always the best place to start.
Come on, fire.
Okay, wait, before we dive into this video, I want to thank today's sponsor because the sponsors are the people who make these videos anymore. Oh, and the best part...
Oh my God, I literally forgot to run. This VPN sponsorship is completely unrelated to this, but I literally forgot to run the top of the hour after I read that debate. And it's been 15 minutes, but like at the top of the hour, there's still a 60-second ad break. And if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe. You can do that for $5, or you can do that for free. And also unrelated to VPN, to the avoidance of the ad break, obviously. But here's the 1 minute ad break now. I literally fucking forgot.
Now let's get back into the story. Okay, let's get up to speed really quickly on who this guy even is and how he ended up trapped in an embassy in London. Julian Assange is an Australian hacker who spent most of his life breaking into computers and getting his hands on information that he wasn't supposed to see, but that he believed the world should see. When he was 35, he built a website where whistleblowers of all kinds could upload sensitive information that he, Julian Assange, on his new website would publish. And the upside of all of this was that these whistleblowers would remain totally anonymous. He claimed that even he wouldn't know who his sources were. So that was 2006. Julian Assange builds WikiLeaks. And soon after, he starts receiving submissions. Like, people start giving him documents that are supposed to be secret, and he starts publishing them. Everything from drone strikes in Yemen, to oil scandals in Peru, to corruption in the Arab world, Tibetan uprisings in China. Leaks like this sort of seem common to us now, but this was like 2007. WikiLeaks was a totally new thing. It was this open source intelligence website acting in the name of no government, with no location, but with this very idealistic vision of making the world's information totally transparent, exposing corruption, exposing government secrets.
Understand how far you can push government into doing something that is just by exposing injustice.
But WikiLeaks wasn't really noticed until 2010, when something happened that would change everything.
Uh-oh. What happened, I might wonder?
In Iraq, there was a 22-year-old American intelligence analyst named Chelsea Manning. Horrified by what she was seeing, she decided to download hundreds of thousands of classified
Wait, I'm
documents.
worried. Is there TOS in this chat? Is there TOS in this chat? Chat. Oh, okay.
From military computers and upload them directly to WikiLeaks.
Of course,
Our top story this morning, the White House blasting the release of over 90,000 U.S. military records on the
It was the biggest leak in history.
Graveyards
this is the stuff we've
are
been
a
looking
way
through over the past few weeks. Hundreds of thousands of classified documents containing never-before-seen details on how the U.S. conducts its war, its diplomacy, its intelligence. I mean, let me show you some of this stuff. Now, let me just do a quick disclaimer here. Going through these leaks.
Just to prepare you for Chatasan, he does not dead name Chelsea. No, he didn't dead name Chelsea. He literally said Chelsea Manning. And also said formerly known as, but under the photo. But yeah, I don't. Someone said this was the 2010 version of like, let's investigate the leaker itself rather than what the contents of the leak was, like the Roe v. Wade one. And to that person, I have to say, that's always what has been the case. You know what I mean? That is the number one tactic of the government, is to be like, oh, where's the whistleblower? We need to plug this leak, rather than ever discuss the actual contents of the leak itself.
Leaks, there is a lot of like horrific stuff, like stuff I just don't even want to talk about here. I'll go over it kind of in vague terms and let you go read the rest.
Yes, he's talking about Hassan Abihead. Talking about the Hassan Abihead, Chelsea Manning. Okay? Gaming watcher, Hassan Abihead, Chelsea Manning.
But war is horrible, and what these documents reveal is like a detailed version of that.
My fellow citizens, at this hour, American and coalition forces are in the early stages of military operations to disarm Iraq, to free its people, and to defend the world from grave danger.
In these leaks, we learn about secret raids. We read about scenes of U.S. military people executing Iraqi families. We also get a lot of data. The U.S. military claimed that it wasn't keeping track of deaths in Iraq, but these leaks showed that they actually were, and that the number of casualties, including civilian deaths, was actually way higher than anyone thought before. The leaks also revealed this classified footage that, again, I'm not going to show all of it here, or even...
I'll let him dramatically highlight. This is a really good video so far.
That's a weapon.
It shows a U.S. helicopter firing on a group of Iraqis who they thought were insurgents, but was really just a family, including children, walking with two Reuters journalists.
Hotel 26 is crazy horse 18.
They were carrying cameras, not guns.
Request permission to engage. Come on, let us shoot.
And yet in this video, you see them open fire on these people.
You know, 3 to engage over. When the baseline, let me know when you have it. What you?
I guess he blurs it.
Come on, fire.
Hey, Roger.
Oh yeah, look at those dead bastards.
Isn't that wonderful that the New York Times Daily quite literally fucking this past weekend wrote an article about the hidden PTSDs of drone warfare. The drone warfare PTSD of our brave operators using drones to kill people thousands of miles away. That's pretty cool. You know, one way to avoid that PTSD would be to, I don't know, fucking don't do it, right? But no, of course not. This wasn't a drone. This was probably a helicopter. This was a helicopter. Not probably. This was a helicopter gunship, but...
Nice. Oh, it's their fault for bringing their kids to a battle.
That's right.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
Oh, it's their fault for bringing.
Well, it's their fault for bringing kids to their battle. Oh, for the record, another thing that what was the classification for kids that they killed in combat? They would say like terrorists in training, right? Like the attitude from the American forces on the ground is that they would routinely just basically say, well, they're little terrorists, they're tits, terrorists in training, tits. Terrorists in training. That's what child casualties are. you know, something to consider, something to think about. Really cool stuff overall. You know what I mean? Just really great stuff.
And their kids to a battle.
That's right.
You read about this scene where an Apache helicopter is flying over some insurgents in a house who are surrendering. They're coming out of their house with their hands up. And yet the Apache helicopter gets the clearance to fire on them. And their justification is, according to this leaked log, you're not allowed to surrender to aircraft. They're still valid targets. I mean, it's horrendous. As a journalist, I'm skeptical. I'm like, okay, these are like 2 or 3 bad apples. Is this what we're staring at? But no, through these leaks, you see that 15,000 civilians were killed in previously unknown incidents. 15,000. These documents reveal a...
By the way, for the record, there are a lot of young people who never really saw this side of the Iraq War. There are a lot of young people who never saw the side of Afghanistan. And that's why I always say, when you're fucking like, when you turn around and tell me of all motherfuckers that like, you know, Russia and Ukraine is like is actually so different than America and Iraq, I need you to understand that it's not. America is and always will be the worst demon on the fucking planet. At least until there's a new demon that's worse. There's a new hegemonic power that runs the world. Okay? Who's saying that? Do you guys not remember how many people would come in here to fucking freak out when I was talking about fucking Russia and Ukraine and using that as a comparison to describe to so many people about American imperialism and what we have done and the double standard demonstrated by so many that routinely avoid looking at that violence head on or ever covering it? There are still, literally go to most of the subreddits of bread tubers, and their analysis of the situation is always, Hassan routinely brings up America because he thinks America is centered around the world. It's actually a very America-centric approach. And he's just constantly talking about America, 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 saying that America is the biggest villain, but Russia is actually the biggest villain. They literally will fucking use Ukrainian blood to whitewash the American war crimes, which is gross, but... People from this chat were saying this shit, literally like 20 plus month subs. Yeah, there are, I don't know if there's any way to fucking measure this, but I literally have, I wish I could look at like all my oldest fucking community members and community subs and their fucking attitudes, because like they left. A lot of them just left and despise me now for this, for specifically using this opportunity to not only address Russia's wrongdoings, but also make a comparison to America being horrible. And to also make money from it? Wait, what do you mean? Pokes replied, kind of weird you stole Poke's idea. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, nope. Negativity week is over. No negativity week. It's positivity week, baby. Posy vibes, you know, positivity vibes. That's what we're doing.
Culture and a system of abuse and torture in Iraq, mostly by the Iraqi military and army, that the US military knew about but did nothing to solve. And the only reason why we know about it now is because Chelsea Manning gave WikiLeaks all of these documents. There's one Department of State leak from the embassy in Belgium that shows that the US tried to pressure Belgium into taking some of the prisoners from Guantanamo Bay in order to curry favor with the US. You see the US being like, hey Belgium, take some of these Guantanamo prisoners. It's a low-cost way for Belgium to attain prominence in Europe. Like it's backroom deals, exchanging Guantanamo.
I just think your views were defined by Iraq. They were horrible, but at least we didn't level a major Iraqian city in the first month of the invasion. Wait, you're joking, right? This is irony, right? Your brain is not this broken by liberalism, right? Dude, do you know what shock and awe was? Do you know what that is? No shot, Faustini. You're fucking joking, right? I mean, this is like almost like borderline genocide denial. We literally indiscriminately bombed Iraq with shells that had uranium in it. Like, look at what we did in Fallujah. Like, what the fuck? What? Oh my god. Faustini is a lib. He's like the biggest libtard. He's right. It was less than a month. He has to be joking. I think he's joking. No shot. Westoid leftist. The reason I continue to watch you is because you have the best foreign policy out of all the bread tubers, and I call you, I class you as a non-lib. Okay, please explain yourself. He's not saying anything. I think he's joking. Uranium comes from the 30mm guns on the Warthog. The depleted uranium makes for good armor-piercing ammo. Babies are still being born with birth defects in Iraq right now as a consequence of the depleted uranium being used in shells.
Guantanamo prisoners for political favors. We would have not known.
By the way, his reaction is literally the reason why I use, like, I can't let America get away with all of its fucking war crimes. Like, it's also the reason why I use like any and every opportunity I can to fucking, you know, explain to people. Shock and awe was targeted pretty much exclusively at government buildings. Dog. You're literally doing exactly what you criticized Russia. You're doing exactly what you criticized Russia. We are currently watching 15,000 civilian casualties that the American government at the very least calculated, logged, and refused to admit to the public being leaked through documents by a brave hero that is also a community member in here, and you're still going, actually, it was pretty much exclusively targeted at government buildings. There was only one fucking ministry that the American forces defended in the aftermath of the Iraq invasion. Guess which fucking ministry that was? Was it, I don't know, infrastructure? Was it defense? Was it the Interior Ministry? Was it, let me think really quickly. Was it, I don't know, Department of Transportation? Oh no, it was the Ministry of fucking Energy, dude. That's crazy. With that exception, every part of Iraq was leveled. What the fuck are you talking about? $6,000 Iraqi civilians dead from shock and awe. Hold on. Well, it was targeted towards the government buildings. Had they thought about not being Iraqi if they didn't want to fucking be brutally murdered by Americans for a war that was like completely just made up? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, had they thought about literally not fucking dying by being Iraqi? Oh my God. How about that? Did they consider moving? Did they consider leaving Iraq? You're currently literally watching American forces be like, well, they shouldn't have been there. Like, we still have just cause to fucking shoot. You're watching them kill Reuters journalists, like, from a helicopter, and you're like, well, fucking, that was actually pretty targeted, honestly. Motherfucker, Russia does shit like that, and you fucking understandably lose your mind. And you're over here being like, yeah, fuck it. When America does it, it's okay. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. You're fucking brain broken. Holy fuck, dude. Stalin was right. I swear to God. You are a social fascist. Like, literally. This is Stalin was right on two things. Fuck Nazis, and also social democrats sometimes are just social fascists. Cut a liberal and a fascist bleeds. Oh my God, dude. That's it. Two things. It's crazy. It's crazy to see, like, it happened in real time in front of people's eyes. Like, it's wild for me to see this. Like, while we're watching this, like, have you no shame? Oh my Lord, dude. Crazy, 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 crazy.
Of this had these leaks not come out. All of this turned out to be a very grim insight into how the US is conducting its wars. And unsurprisingly, after these giant leaks came out in 2010 and 2011 on WikiLeaks, the Pentagon was furious.
This was dumped on us like it was dumped on you.
Yeah, no, dude, it was targeted, bro. Come on, it was depleted uranium, dude. Come on. It was depleted uranium weapons in civilian areas and troops in a breach of official advice meant to prevent unnecessary suffering and conflicts. That's crazy. Coordinates revealing where U.S. jets and tanks fired nearly 10,000 depleted uranium rounds in Iraq during the war in between 2003 have been obtained by the Dutch peace group PAX. Pussies. That's what they are. Them Dutch. We need to fucking... The Dutch have it coming too, motherfucker. How about we use some depleted uranium on your asses? Listen to me, Dutch folk, okay? You're about to playing a dangerous game over here, okay? Talking about our war crimes. You don't need to source him, lol. We know it. No, it doesn't matter. It's great. I mean, dude, come on. It's just depleted. It's just depleted, bro. It's just depleted. Please, please, please. I know I'm not the only vet in your chat that routinely goes, no, yeah, we're fucking monsters over there, but you can't teach an American civilian everything. They have to experience anything before they believe it. No, like, that guy's like a liberal. You know what I mean? That dude is literally a fucking liberal. And not only is he a liberal, but he's a liberal who's like constantly talking about how bad fucking Russia is, right? I'm not trying to get away from them. I think Iraq was wrong. I'm not trying to defend Iraq. I don't think the brutality is on the same level. How can you say that? Like, how can you literally say that? How can you say that? The only reason why you don't think the brutality is on the same level in a country where we killed 1 million fucking people, 500,000 historically over the course, 500,000 children over the course of our fucking sanctions, okay? Like, we've literally destroyed Iraq. We literally fucked Iraq with our cocks, like over and over and over again for no reason. Like, literally no reason. Not our neighbor, no historical reason to do so. Just thought that it was fucking cool to do. Dick Cheney brought out the maps and was like, these are the oil fields. Let's fuck them. Let's fucking frack, baby. Frack, baby, frack. Just a great opportunity for Halliburton to profit off of so much unjustifiable bloodshed. And you're over here being like, well, that's a little different than what Russia is doing in Ukraine. Either you say it's exactly the same, or you say what America is doing is still worse at this point in time, okay? Those are the only two right answers in this circumstance. And I can't even get liberals to say, no, actually, what Russia is doing is the same as what America is doing. I can't even get you to say that, to admit that. And that's the nice thing, okay? That's the lie that you would be telling in that situation. You have to be like, no, actually, Russia's worse. Why? Because they're killing blonde people with blue eyes. Okay, that's the real reason. They're killing blonde people with blue eyes in a place where you see buses in a city that looks kind of tangentially European. That is precisely the only fucking difference between what America did in Iraq and what Russia is doing in Ukraine. And that's the only reason why even someone who is Indian, like Faustini, okay, who is so deeply American to the fucking core that despite him being fucking brown, literally has like the white boy imperial core mindset that turns around and defends this kind of attitude. Relatively European, that guy said that. Yeah, exactly. What did he say? Relatively European. Not like Western Europe. Like, let's not go that way. Let's not go that far. Come on. There's Slavs. That's what the American attitude is. Yeah, they're relatively civilized. I'm white law? Wait, you're not Indian? What the fuck? You lied to me? I thought you said you were Indian. And from like West Palm Beach, no? Am I fucking it up with Schadenfreude? Because he's always... But no, Schadenfreude is not like fucking a lib. You're confusing Faustini with Schadenfreude? No, Schadenfreude is Indian, but But he is not a liberal. He's just like, I think he wanted India to rule the world. Oh, maybe that's why I thought he was Indian. Because, like, what the fuck? I would have never expected a white American from fucking West Palm Beach to be like, I want India to rule the world. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's like a weird Indian supremacist as a white dude. That's wild. Oh god, dude. Fucking broken, dude. I don't know how to. Dude, it's yeah, he's like anti-China so India can step up. Yeah, exactly. No. I love that. I know exactly what that is. That's like, if someone over there is going to rule, I'd rather it be like our allies in India rather than, you know, our enemies in China. Like evangelicals are for Israel, but for India. Oh, that's awesome. MAGA Modi. First of all, have you guys seen the new Modi animation that came out where he's like dancing along with Joe Biden? Have you guys seen that video? It's fucking awesome. The new Modi anime dropped and it's fire. Okay, let's get back to the video. How do you remember all these chatters so well? That's almost a superpower. The only reason why I remember all these degenerate chatters is because my brain is broken, okay? And I have already like destroyed core memories as a consequence of that. So now I just remember like all the dumb shit that they say, all the dumb shit you say on a regular basis. America's right behind Nazi Germany with how much pain we've inflicted upon the world. 100%.
All Sunday night.
It is the role of good journalism to take on powerful abuses. And when powerful...
America killed 3,000 people in Iraq every month as the total casualties in the entire Ukraine so far. We sent Iraq to the goddamn Middle Ages. Iraq was like 300 Ukraines at minimum. I'm not saying Ukraine isn't bad, but holy fucking shit. Yeah, no, it's completely fucking psychotic to say that. But you know, let's not forget the invasion of the Hague Act is also our response to like anyone being extradited into the International Criminal Court for Crimes Against Humanity. Chatters names will replace Turkish language in your brain cells. Shut the fuck up, Moldova and Mamaliga. Why aren't you defending your country right now? Okay. Guys, tell Hassan I DM'd him and it's time to raise money for bail funds, baby. Sweet Hassan, our large boy. I'm drunk, by the way. Okay, bro, we'll raise funds for bail funds. Okay, we need to find the motherfucking Modi video. It was so good.
Full abuses are taken on, there is always a back reaction.
Julian Assange's website had gone from being a small hacker website with some leaks to something that now had worldwide attention.
This isn't a wiki leak.
Yes!
This is a wiki.
Yes!
Oh!
Sorry.
Sorry!
We have to watch this. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's worth it.
Imli Kaputa, Berry Kapir, Modi Tiger, Biden Share, Nai Dosti Ki Kasam, Chal Gai Gari Dal Dia Gear.
I love that he has an American accent. Like when he's speaking, he has an American accent, right? Like when he's singing. Am I crazy? I just assumed that like they made Biden also have like an American Indian accent, like when he's speaking.
इंडिया के सारे बाइडन का डेटा लाया कागज दिखाना पड़ेगा दिखाना पड़ेगा जो हमको हो पसंद वही बात करेंगे वैक्सीन पर हम दोनों काम साथ करेंगे जो मेरे देश को चैन दे व्यापार दे वो खुशी.
Yo, Indian chatters, fucking translate this shit. What's going on? I want to know what he's saying. Thanks. Now I won't be able to sleep tonight. Dude, it's so awesome. Dude, this is literally Cars. This is Cars. We're watching Cars right now, and you're fucking talking shit. Trust me, you really don't. I'm scared. No.
बन गए हो तुम ओबामा ट्रम्प दोस्त है मेरे जानसी बन गए हो तुम जय मैं वीरू और आज से अपनी पक्की दोस्ती शुरू.
Come on. No, there are no subtitles, which fucking sucks. They've given him a dogshit American Hindi accent, which makes it impossible to understand. And Modi has the crazy nasal accent, which is low-key hard to understand. Have you seen the one where Modi turns into a fighter jet? Also, this is so goddamn hard to translate. They're talking about how they're best friends. So what's up? Is he like talking shit about... He's talking about how great Biden has been citing vaccines and shit? You don't want the lyrics? I want to die? No, I want the lyrics, dude. I want it. I mean, it feels like they're friends now, right? Like he's talking about how like Biden is his friend and how he likes Biden more than Trump, and he's very happy that Biden like sent the vaccines over or some shit.
Emily Caputa, Perry Caper.
What is he saying? Emily Caputa, Perry Caper. What is he saying? Way too many Bollywood references, but the gist of it is that they're best friends, even better than Obama and Trump. Emily Caputa, Perry Caper. That's what he said.
Modi Tiger, Biden share.
He's saying Modi Tiger, Biden chair. I don't know what chair means, but like he's saying Modi is a tiger, right? He's saying Modi is a tiger.
Nai nai dosti ki kasam.
Nai dosti ki kasam. Oh, Modi's a tiger and Biden is a lion. Okay. Talking about strong roots metaphorically. Dude, I fucking love this.
Chal gayi gaadi dal diya gear.
Chal gayi gaadi dal diya care. Bro, I saw this on my dad's Facebook. Yeah, dude. That's right. That's me too. The car is moving after shifting gears. Started the car and put it into the gear. Does Turkey have shit like this? No, I don't think so.
Joe, my friend.
Yeah, these are videos that your fucking Indian family sends you on WhatsApp, okay? Like straight up. This is like Indian family WhatsApp hours. You know this shit pops off on WhatsApp. Like this is straight up categorically creative for WhatsApp. This was in the WhatsApp group too? Yeah, exactly. Hassam is going to learn Hindi in the same way that Jay Schlatt knows Mandarin.
Nibhana
padega. What is he saying? You have Indian family? Fuck no. I don't have Indian family. I have Taiwanese family members. I don't know why I said fuck no like that. Like there's like anything wrong with having Indian family members, but no. I don't know why it came out like that. Bro, I saw this on Google Plus. Nobody? No, Google Plus is not a real thing. We made a promise. We must fulfill it. We made a promise. Okay, let's keep going. I swear upon this friendship, the car is not going to put it on a gear. You can replay this and try translating too. Wait, what the fuck does that even mean? It does go hard. I love this. Your Middle Eastern showed a bit? No, I don't fucking bitch. What the fuck do you mean? I'm literally a person of the world. Wants to remove terrorism together. Now they're just singing a famous song, Jawada Kiavo, Nibhana Parega. It slaps. I mean, it is good. It's a good destroy terrorism from its roots. Terrorism, it's an issue we got to